Timeline: Major operations, airstrikes, major insurgent attacks 2002, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 massacres. Other operation Pitting is a British military operation currently ongoing to evacuate British nationals and eligible Afghans from Afghanistan following the 2021 Taliban offensive. The operation consists of approximately 900 British troops, including soldiers from 16 Air Assault Brigade. In 2001, the United Kingdom joined the United States and its allies in invading Afghanistan to depose the Taliban, which was providing a safe haven to Al-Qaeda and its leader, Osama bin Laden, both responsible for the September 11 attacks in the United States. The British contribution to this invasion was code-named Operation Veritas, which was replaced by Operation Herak in 2002. During the operation, the UK worked as part of the International Security Assistance Force, alongside the US and allies, to train and reinforce the Afghan National Security Forces and counter a Taliban insurgency. At its peak, the UK had 9,500 military personnel deployed to Afghanistan. These numbers were gradually reduced, in coordination with allies, beginning in 2013. By 2014, all combat operations had ceased, whilst training continued under a new operation, code-named Operation Toral, part of the wider NATO Resolute Support Mission. In September 2020, the United States and the Taliban signed the Doha Agreement, which permitted the release of 5,000 Taliban prisoners, including 400 which were accused and convicted of major crimes, such as murder, in exchange for US and NATO withdrawal from Afghanistan, the prevention of Al-Qaeda operating in areas under Taliban control, and dialogue between the Taliban and Afghan government. However, within 45 days of the agreement, between the 1st of March and the 15th of April 2020, there had been a significant upsurge in Taliban attacks against Afghan security forces. On the 22nd of June 2020, 291 ANSF were killed in the previous week and 550 wounded in 422 attacks carried out by the Taliban. At least 42 civilians, including women and children, were also killed, with 105 wounded in 18 provinces. Despite this, the Trump administration in the United States agreed to an initial reduction of its force level from 13,000 to 8,600 by July 2020, followed by a full withdrawal by the 1st of May 2021. The newly incumbent Biden administration subsequently extended the withdrawal deadline to 11 September 2021. This was further shifted to the 31st of August. The Taliban stepped up its offensives in response to the US and NATO withdrawals, making significant advancements in the countryside and increasing the number of its controlled districts from 73 to 223. From the 6th of August 2021, the Taliban had captured 20 of Afghanistan's 34 provincial capitals, including Kandahar and Herat, and by the 10th of August, it controlled 65% of the country's area. British Secretary of State for Defence Ben Wallace was highly critical of the deal between the US and the Taliban, describing it as rotten and a mistake. In an interview with the press, Wallace also stated he was so aghast at the US decision to withdraw that he canvassed other NATO allies to see if there was support for a new alliance without the United States. In the UK, calls were made by veterans, politicians and campaigners for the government to grant asylum to Afghans who assisted British forces during the war, such as interpreters, due to fears of Taliban reprisals. In December 2020, the UK government launched the Afghan Relocations and Assistance Policy Scheme to offer relocation of eligible Afghans to the UK. An Afghan Threat and Risk Evaluation Unit was established at the British Embassy in Kabul to assess candidates. On the 6th of August, the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office advised all British nationals to leave Afghanistan immediately due to the worsening security situation. However, it warned people not to rely on the FCDO for support due to the limited capacity of the British Embassy in Kabul. The FCDO believed more than 4,000 British nationals were situated in Afghanistan. The operation was first announced on 13 August 2021 after it was authorized by Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Its stated aim, according to the Ministry of Defence, is to evacuate British nationals, embassy staff and Afghans eligible for relocation under the Afghan Relocation and Assistance Policy. The operation consists of approximately 600 military personnel, some of which are drawn from the British Army's High Readiness 16 Air Assault Brigade, which are tasked with logistical support and force protection. Command and control for the operation is based at Permanent Joint Headquarters in Northwood, London. The United States is carrying out a similar operation, code-named Operation Allies Refuge, and there are similar operations being carried out by Canada, Italy, France and Germany. A batch of British troops arrived at Kabul's Hamid Karzai International Airport on 15 August aboard an RAF,